Welcome to Running Community Resources, stories that move our neighborhoods forward. Brought to you by Run It Studios and sponsored by Melanie Sutton with Keller Williams. Together, we're highlighting the people and programs helping our community run strong. I'm Trina Wilcox with Run It Studios. We talk about running things metaphorically and literally. So when it comes to the community, we always love great connections. Melanie, you're in real estate. You know a lot of people, you have a lot of connections, and you've got great ways to refer your clients when you notice they need things.
Yeah.
So what are some of the top things that you've noticed people are in the need of?
Budgeting is one of them. I know a lot of people think for me is I don't think I can. I don't, I'm not, I can't buy a house. I'm never going to be able to buy a house. And we
Yeah.
just have too many resources for that.
Absolutely.
And I want people to know that. I want people to know our resources in town.
Yep.
So that's where you come in. You're with Community Partnership of the Ozarks, Kelly. So tell me what you do when you get that referral and someone thinks, I can't do this.
Oh yeah. I say try it.
Try.
Right. No, we have that hurdle is super real. That is one of the primary barriers we see when people are trying to be empowered with their own money. And it is a really sad dynamic because how should you not feel empowered by your money? And I think we do have a society where we're not always, proud of our money choices, and it's wrapped around guilt and shame. And so there's a lot of never can, I'm never going to be able to buy a house. I've heard that actually 3 times this week. And it's interesting because it's, if you want to buy a house, you can buy a house. So it's really just getting that team behind them, and usually tackling the psychological perspectives behind the words that people are saying about their budgeting journey. So
Okay, so if somebody thinks they're listening to you, they think they can, they're ready to do it, what's the next step?
well, I definitely just reach out. We usually have budgeting series throughout the year.
Mhm.
We also have some extra credit time events, but also the other way to become financially stable is through your tax returns, which I know is not the most fun topic to talk about taxes, but
I feel
again,
like everybody's just checked out right
I
now.
know.
They're like,
I
scroll,
know.
taxes, we're done.
It's funny because I say that to a lot of people. People ask, what do you do? And I'm like, budgeting and taxes, but I guarantee you it's the most fun you can have with all of our tax events. But, taxes are necessary.
Yeah.
We love our streets. We love our police department. We love our fire departments. We love all of these services that go into it. Also, to be able to get your taxes done can provide a lot of benefits to you financially. So we all know that a lot of people get refunds. And so we brought in over $40 million of economic growth to the community because we do people's taxes for free. So we are bringing that financial equity piece by, you need your taxes done. It might be scary for you. You also feel like you have to pay somebody to do your taxes. So if you make under $70,000 ish or less, we can do your taxes for free. And in order for you to meet those goals, such as getting a house, you need to have at least 2 years of tax returns. So if you haven't filed in multiple years, that's where we can come in. And it's absolutely free. And we are
Wow.
year-round tax preparation services. There's, of course, seasons that go with that.
Yeah.
But we are always willing to have people contact us. So how to contact us
Yes.
would be 417-720-2000. And that is a phone call or a text message. Plus, you can find us on our website and email. But we'll be scheduling appointments after you celebrate the New Year's. Think about getting your taxes done.
Yeah. So I know that we were kind of talking about that. Usually around the first of the year, everyone's kind of like, it's going to be that time. Or maybe they're at, July or October, and they're
Absolutely.
like, it's too late.
Yes, it's not too late.
Okay, good.
We can do up to 3 years of tax returns.
There you
If the
go.
IRS tells you to do more, we will do all
Oh,
of what
great,
the IRS says.
great.
So we work very closely with the IRS. We couldn't do this type of programming without the IRS. And believe it or not, the IRS does have, yes, we all know it has the April 15th deadline.
Yeah.
But that is for you to not incur any kind of penalties or interest when you owe taxes.
Okay.
But if you haven't filed your tax return and you're expecting a refund, there can't really be any penalties on refunds.
Okay.
The only penalty would be is if you don't file in time. So really time is usually the factor. It doesn't matter what time
Okay.
as long as it's within 3 years. So we will, during tax season, we always kind of just do the previous year taxes. That is the most popular time to do your previous year tax return. But if you need to do up to the last 3 years, we'll do that in the summertime. So we're very active in the summer, just as much, not really. We're really active in tax season. So,
Yeah.
but we're really busy in the summer as well.
So if somebody's thinking, I want to do that, but I can't find a receipt of my
All the
name,
things, right?
all the things,
Oh,
they
just get
should go ahead
started.
and get,
Yeah,
go ahead and call.
that is a hurdle too. I think a lot of people get so stuck on everything that's needed, and there is a lot. I mean, I'm not going to say you all income and all expenditures, especially when you have your own business.
Right.
That's a different topic. Put it in a nice folder.
Yeah.
Just one. It doesn't even have to be pretty in that folder. I'll make that very clear. Just one place that you can just throw all of your stuff in. And as a tax preparer, I will sit down, I will look at it, and this is necessary, this isn't necessary. Oh, we need this item. Go get it and
She
come back.
knows the things, just bring it to her and she'll take care of
You
it.
just answer that. You do self-employed?
We do, as long
Very
as you
good.
don't have inventory, and when you have a loss, it's kind of a hobby, not. So those are kind of some criteria. There is some criteria. There are things that can be out of scope. We can't do farms. You know, my joke is we can't depreciate a cow.
Oh.
Someone else will have to do that. But for the most part,
Yeah.
there's very little barriers, and a lot of it's gig workers. We do have a lot of people. If you are driving and delivering and doing that kind of work, we can take care of your tax return.
Love that.
Sounds great. Good stuff. Anything else?
Oh, there's so much, but call us. Just let us know. We're going to be looking for an online scheduling system. We've done over 6,000 returns, so there's a lot of people who know
That's
about
awesome.
our services. And if this is the first time you're hearing about it, just know that everybody's coming to get their taxes done. We'll have 2 walk-in events this year. We've always had Taxapalooza, the Taxapalooza on the third Saturday in February, but we're also doing another Taxapalooza event on the third Saturday in March as well. So stay tuned for those if you don't want to make an appointment.
Who can resist a palooza?
Sad.
Come on.
So-
All right. Sounds good. Thank you for all you do. Melanie, anything else or your contact
Covered a lot.
information then?
Yeah, thanks.
All right. Then how can we get a hold of you?
417-849-8885. Call or text. And if you need any help getting connected with any of these resources, just give me a call.
Thanks so much. You can find out more anytime at runitstudios.com.